Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Remember, this is the #1 YouTube channel for your online tricks and tutorials. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. I'll be very much grateful. So without wasting time, I want us to go to our video today, which is about Gologin. Gologin is a very good anti-detect browser. In fact, it's the only anti-detect browser which support Android devices specifically, but it operates on Windows and Mac OS devices using software. So once you come to this page, click the download for Windows here, and it will prompt to just download the image here. Since I've already downloaded it on my software, I don't have to download it again, just cancel. So let's go back here. So if you're working for Windows, if you click here, the button here, you can see all the other options: Cloud Launch, Google Play Store, download for Mac, download for Linux. So you download according to your device. So once you download the software on your devices, go to it and open it up. So this is my device. Let me show you how it looks like. So this is my application on my laptop. So this is it. You see this one, I've already opened it. So if you don't have an account, after you download the software, go to sign up, fill your email address, password, confirm password. The next page, you'll be prompted to select your other information about where you had it about Gologin, the number of profiles you need, and the type of work you want to do on your Gologin. So if you're social media marketing, just click social media. For multi-accounting, for affiliate marketing and surveys, click on that one and you're good to go. So since I already have an account, let me just click login. So let me log in with my details. This is just a very quick video. I want it to be short and informative, showing you guys on how to set up a good profile on Gologin. So once you register an account on Gologin, and once you download the software, whether Android app or PC software, depending on your device, come here, add profile. So when you're creating a profile, it's good to give the profile a name for easy identification. You can say test profile 1. You can tag it and say it's for maybe free cash 1. So once you put those information there, you can just go here now to overview. Under overview, they support various operating system like Windows, Mac OS M1, Linux, and Android. Remember, always pick the operating system depending with the device you're using on. For example, now it's not recommended for me to use to pick to create an Android profile while using my Windows PC. So note that very, very, very well. Otherwise, if I decide to create an Android profile on my PC here, it will not be consistent and it will not be reliable. So for now is Android. For now, you're going to use Windows. And a proxy, they have a Gologin proxy beta. For now, they have data centers. They support various data centers here. And also in future, they are going to add residential proxies and mobile proxies. So keep on checking on Gologin. They are going to add some awesome updates whereby they'll be providing residential proxies and mobile proxies. Then you can decide to connect without a proxy and just using a local network, but this one cannot run multiple accounts. So for you to run multiple accounts, you have to go to this option whereby you have to add a particular proxy for your service. For example, here they have various proxy options. They support all proxy options, all the protocols. I like using SOCKS 5. Now let's set up an IP here. So if an IP has an IP and port, just put your IP here and port. Then you put your username and password and you're good to go. So let's do it practically. Now this is my IP here. Like that. Now my port is don't worry, I have written them down, so I'm checking. And my IP, SOX5 IP doesn't have a username and password. So after setting up that, just click check proxy. And it's very good to check your proxy status before you go ahead and complete creating the profile, so that can be sure that whatever you're creating is good. So they have time zones. Always make sure this option is enabled. I'm doing this video for those people who don't know how to use Gologin, or those people who already know about Gologin and they don't know how to set it up. So make sure this setup is enabled. And extension, this is another cool feature I've discovered today. You can install, for example, those people who work on other countries' survey sites, you can install Gologin. You can install the Google Translate, or you can search any translate extension that you want, and it will be installed. You can search here for any type of extension that you want to add on your created browser. For example, many people like using a web app RTC leak prevent extension. So you can just search on it. You see, it brings you various web RTC leak prevent. You can install this one and it will appear under the extension. This is a very, very cool feature of adding extensions on your browser. So we add extensions during setting up of the profile, not after opening the profiles. Bookmarks, you can bookmark anything you want. WebRTC, remember, you can add this one, the WebRTC leak prevent you added here. You can use it simultaneously together with the inbuilt WebRTC from Gologin. This will help you to prevent leakage of your IP, of your public IP. Field WebRTC public IP based on the IP. This is a very, very cool feature. So then they have geolocations. Let it remain like that, enabled. Advances, you can change various browser settings, and it's already recommended to use the latest settings. For example, the one selected for us is Chrome 116. Then they have cookies. You can import cookies if you have them. So if that's kind of a setup, you can come here and select the CPU threads you want to use. You can select the RAM. You can even enable do not track. So that's after you finish all these setups, just click what? Leave all the other setups the way they are. Yes. After you finish all that, just click here, create profile. So there's something I want you guys to note here. There are two ways of creating profile, the way I've shown you earlier. For example, here tag, you can say free cache 1 for easy identification, not account 1. You can just select anything for easy identification. Yeah. Then there are two ways. After now you create your profile here, you can share your profile with other Gologin users. You can add to a particular folder. You can edit bookmarks. You can transfer the profile to another person. You can edit extension. You see, meaning you can add an extension if you want to your profile, the way I have done. Sorry. Also, you can update your fingerprint. Remember, we set the fingerprint manually, but you can always edit it the way you want. So you can always edit it the way you want. So if I do that, you realize that the settings we did here, and you see they have changed. You see they have changed here. So I think the automatic option for updating after you create a profile, after you create a Gologin profile, you can easily come here and click before even starting to use the profile, you can click update fingerprint, and it's going to give different parameters to your profile, making it unique. And making it unique. So if you want now to change the proxy, after you enable the profile here, you click on it, all these options appear here. You can decide to delete, you can decide to stop the profile, you can run the profile from here or from here, either way. So these are very, very awesome features about a Gologin Antidetect browser. So for now, we have created this profile here for account number 1. So you can just decide to run it. Let's see how it will appear. Also, as we run this account, remember here there are the other options. You can add other parameters like these are the parameters that want to appear on your dashboard here. So you can see the proxy type, the proxy port. If you have a proxy username and password, you can want them to appear here, and the OS version. So as we don't have a proxy username and password, we can just want to see the iOS. You see all the options you click, they're going to appear here. So let's now go to the browser that we have opened. So this is you see, this is test profile number 1. So remember, Gologin has an inbuilt WebRTC, but you have added another one. So just click here and use this option. You can decide to click this option of using the default public interface and the private interface, like that. Then you're good to go. So after that, now you can check the anonymity of our browser. This is a very simple video illustrating on how to set up a proxy on Gologin browser and how to set all other parameters for a good Gologin profile. You see, Gologin gives you 100% anonymity. It takes the real details of your IP such that now you have no any leakage whatsoever. You are anonymous online and you can be able to work on any site, any particular survey site. You can be able to do scene surveys. You can be able to do innovate surveys very, very easily. For example, now if I'm running multiple accounts, I can run here like freecash.com. Don't want to expose my Freecash account, so I'm just going to show you the page. You see, so you can see this is a Freecash account. So if you want to run multiple accounts, like let's say for Freecash or any survey site, always make sure that each profile you create here has a different IP and has a different fingerprint here. That's why every profile you create on Gologin, they make sure that the fingerprint is different from the previous one, making so that your account will appear, your multiple accounts are going to appear as if they are from different devices. So let's now try to create another profile, assuming now you want to have Freecash account number 2, Freecash account number 2. Let's say now, obviously you're in the Windows and a proxy, you're going to use our proxy, like using SOX5 proxy. So let me set up, have my proxy written down. So and like that. Remember the other one had a different port, so we're going to use this one, number 2. So remember, my proxy doesn't have a username and password, so I'm going to leave it like that. So we're going to check proxy before I proceed. I know whether I'm going to, you see, my proxy is online. Time zone, leave it like that. Extension, you can decide to add the extension like this one, or any Google Translate or any extension you want. These are very cool features they have added. Then bookmarks whatsoever. So make sure the WebRTC is enabled. Remember, Gologin has an inbuilt WebRTC feature, but if you add this one, this is another private one we have added. So when you open the browser, if you notice from my previous browser test profile one which you created, it's going to prompt you to allow either one of them to work together. Either they will give you an option to decide whether to use the extension you have added manually, or they'll give you an option to use both of them simultaneously. Remember, advanced features here, you can set them manually here, or after creating a profile, let's say here, after finishing creating the profile, create profile here, you can just click here and click update, and the profile will be updated automatically. So remember to, yeah, so under settings I forgot something. Let me check. And here, advanced, they do not, yeah, I like enabling this do not track feature, such that no one can be able to track you. Then click save for any changes you make. So now you see we have now test profile 1, which is our account number 1. It can be either for Facebook account 1, can be either be affiliate marketing site, dating site, or any other site, whichever you are going to use multiple accounts on. Then now we can run this account, the second account you have created here. Since you have added WebRTC and Gologin has an inbuilt WebRTC, and our new profile is going to request us to allow, you see, the WebRTC leak prevent option. You're going to select whether to use the default one, which is the inbuilt one, or the one we have added, which is a private interface. So it enables you to select both. So you can select this one, use the default public interface and the private interface. These are just small addition to our normal what we already know. So you can check the whoa.net for IP location status. Remember, Gologin takes the time, the real details of your IP, making your connection to be 100% anonymous. You see, our anonymity is 100%. With this type of a setup, you can be able to run any multiple accounts from any survey sites without issue. I know most of my viewers like using working on surveys, and this setup can help you to work on multiple survey sites without getting banned. So see, you can even open another free cache account, 2, 10, or 50, whichever you can be able to manage. And remember, free cache likes working with static IPs. So if you can get a static IP for free cache and set up a profile with and each profile to be having a specific static IP, you can be able to earn a lot from free cache without any issues. So remember, this is our software here, this one. So I want to show you the both profile you have created today. You have this one, this number 2 here. Then you have number 1 here. So with the kind of setup I have shown you here, I did this video for those people who are asking me about Gologin every single day, and this is the simplest video I can make for you guys, explaining on how to use it wisely and to their advantage. You see, now this is account number 1, this is account number 1, this is account number 2, and each has a different fingerprint, depending from the Gologin profile settings features, and each has a different IP. So mark you, if you are running on free cache, these IPs should be static, and this can enable you to earn from two free cache account or 2 accounts from any survey site or dating site or affiliate marketing site. So that's how you run multiple accounts using Gologin, and that's how you set up a very good Gologin profile. And also I've shown you in the video on how to set up the proxies on Gologin so that you can get 100% anonymity and you work safely online. So guys, that was a simple video showing you on how to set up Gologin. So at the end of the video, I'm going to post my ref link under the video description. You can click on it, register on Gologin profile. They provide a 7 days free trial, which can help you to access all the features of Gologin without any issues. Also, I'm going to have a promo code which you can use which you can use if in case you decide to buy any package of Gologin, and you're going to get a good discount. So guys, thank you for watching. Keep it locked to my next video.